going on, Nerd Army guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Exploring Comics. Today we will be focusing on Jennifer Walters, also known as She-Hulk. Now, this was the original She-Hulk. There have been a couple other characters that have been She-Hulk throughout the years, but we are going to focus on Jennifer Walters She-Hulk, who happens to be the cousin of Bruce Banner, the Hulk. So guys, let's get right into it and check out this amazing heroine. Jennifer Walters was a pretty amazing uptown lawyer who worked extremely hard to get everything she wanted in life. We all know who the Incredible Hulk is, the green rage-filled monster that hides inside Bruce Banner. Jennifer Walters is Bruce's cousin, and he needed someone to confide in, someone he can truly trust, and no one you could trust more than family. He showed up at his cousin's law office and met with her privately, and confided in her that he was the Hulk. She was extremely shocked by the news, but did invite her cousin to come with her to her house so they can have a more private conversation. They headed to her house, but unbeknownst to either of them, they were followed by a couple of gangsters who were out to frame one of Jennifer's clients. Once they got to the house, they were exiting the car, and Jennifer was fired upon and shot in the back. Bruce quickly jumped into action and distracted the gunman with a water hose, firing it in his face while he quickly got Jennifer to safety. Bruce was incredibly frantic, looked for the closest place he can get to save his cousin and give her the blood transfusion that she needed. Bruce knew that both of them shared a blood type and saw a local doctor's office right down the street and rushed over there so he can save his cousin. Bruce gave her a blood transfusion with the only blood he had on hand, his own. Once he knew Jennifer was stable, Bruce snuck away and called the police and an ambulance to save his cousin. Later at the hospital, the two thugs that showed up and shot Jennifer showed up at the hospital dressed as doctors and began to try to restrain her when Jennifer's body began to pulse and turn green and grow, and she became She-Hulk. She tossed the thugs across the room, and then when they looked up, Jennifer had transformed into a giant green-skinned woman who towered over these small men. Jen was not letting them get away. As the men ran away, she chased them down the hallway, into the elevator, out onto the street. They would jump into their car quickly to try to get away. Jennifer would not be having it. She grabbed the closest telephone pole she could and disabled their vehicle using the telephone pole that she hurled at them. Jennifer quickly yanked the men out of their car and forced a confession out of them right as the police showed up. She would shrink back down and sneak right back into the hospital before anyone even knew she was gone. And from that day on, Jennifer vowed that anything that she couldn't do and any problem that she couldn't handle or fix, the She-Hulk would. After a mere 25 issues, the original run of She-Hulk would be canceled. But that was not it for Jennifer. She would go on from there to join the Avengers. Jennifer would go through a lot of different missions with the Avengers, but after the Secret Wars storyline, Jennifer would actually take the place of the Thing, who left the Fantastic Four, as their new heavy hitter for the team. 1989 would actually bring us the second series for the Jade Giant and bring her back to the forefront of comics. The great thing about this series in 1989, that it would show Jennifer actually breaking the fourth wall 2 years before the Merc with the Mouth Deadpool even existed, making her the first major comic book hero to break the fourth wall. Now, with the fourth wall breaking, She-Hulk did know she was in a comic book in this series and would often talk smack to the writers about what's going on in the story. She even had one time where she skipped through, tore through a panel, crawled through the ads into the next page just to get ahead. Now, this series would only go for 60 issues, but at the time that was a record-breaking number for a female heroine headlining a series. Now, Jennifer's next solo series wouldn't happen again until 2004, but in this one it was a little bit different. She actually joined the superhero law division of Goodman, Leinberg, Hertzberg, and Holloway. And Jennifer would eventually go on to be chosen by the Living Tribunal, an ancient celestial being that only cares about one thing: justice. This being is a cosmic being that maintains the balance between good and evil in the universe. She would be chosen to become a member of the Magistrati. This is an order of cosmic lawyers and judges that help argue cases across the entire universe. Jennifer would even be put between a rock and a hard place and had to argue why the existence of her Earth, Earth 616, did not need to be replaced by the Ultimates universe. Ultimately, she did win the case and save Earth 616. She-Hulk has been a member of many teams aside from the Avengers and the Fantastic Four in the Marvel Universe. She was a member of the Fearsome Four, the Mighty Avengers, Future Foundation, Heroes for Hire, the Defenders, the Lady Liberators, and A-Force. So as you can see, this amazingly strong heroine is also an amazing character. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about the history of She-Hulk. Let me know down in the comments down below. Jennifer Walters is a great character, and She-Hulk is actually one of my favorite female superheroes. Her stories are just so much fun to read, and I've always enjoyed reading her solo series. I actually have accrued the entire original solo series in basically mint condition, which is something that will never leave my collection. But guys, let me know what you guys thought about this history of down in the comments down below, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can be here for next time when we explore the history of Ray Palmer, the Atom. So guys, let me know what you guys thought about this history of down in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys next time for the history of the Atom, and I will talk to you later.